everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex, and to find out much more about me and how to book a session with me, I will leave all that information in the box below. And then, of course, you can always find me at my Etsy shop at Advice by Alex to book your own very personalized angel reading with myself and yours truly. Also, if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button, and then be sure to hit the little bell for all the notifications for all the future uploads of all my videos as well. Today is Sunday, July 23rd, 2023. I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. So, we are going to be doing the weekly angelic messages for the week of July 23rd to the 30th, 2023. So let us hop in here to the reading and we will get started here. So of course we're going to go ahead and light our candle. So if you have a candle as well, you can go ahead and light it and surround yourself in God's white light. Alright. So we're going to ask that this candle surround us in God's white light and the white light of the Holy Spirit. And we also ask that it provide healing, help us bring in confidence for ourselves, help us to release any old patterns that we no longer want to hold on to for the greatest and higher good. And then also to help in any generalized healing that we may need at this time. And so it is. Amen. So we did light the candle. So now let us go ahead and sage, which is my favorite part as well. So let us go ahead into it. Alright, so let us go ahead and clear away all negative energy that no longer serves us. Oh, I just love the smell of this one. Oh, it just like smells absolutely fantastic. So we ask that all negative energy go into the white light of God for healing and transmutation. We will accept love, joy, peace, and happiness into our lives. We ask that all negative energy leave. We also ask at this time that anything we want to be able to release at this time, to be able to release and to be able to let go of, so that we can have positive transformation in our lives for the greatest and higher good. I'm gonna get some myself for around here. I feel like there's some pent-up anxiety for this week. Good thing I'm wearing some yellow for the solar plexus today. Alright, so we got some for myself. We're going to get some for you guys. I hope you all have had a fabulous week. My week has been good. It's just been a little chaotic on my end. Just a lot going on with my regular day job and stuff like that. I've been very, very busy. And things like that. So that is there. So let's go ahead and clear the cards. I always look forward to each and every week coming together with you guys and just looking at the energy together for the week and seeing how we can adjust and improve in our daily lives. And hearing the angel messages for that week and stuff like that. It's always amazing, and I do enjoy listening to them and stuff like that. Alright, so that is clear. We're going to go ahead and Alright, so go ahead and one final swoop of the sage. I love going to the metaphysical fairs and getting sage and things like that. I think that is awesome. Alright, I think we are good to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into the reading. So, the first deck here that we have is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland, my dude, as you guys know. Alright, so let us go ahead and see what is in store for this upcoming week. So what does everybody need to know for July 23rd to the 30th, 2023? Okay, we got two cards that came out together, so we'll put those as hoppers. I'm going to accept that one and not that one. Yeah, we're just having cards come out all over the place this week. I guess the energy is what it is for this week. It could also be where we are feeling a little bit stuck as well. Okay, this is an interesting week here, actually. I feel like this is a week to go within. So I don't feel like this is going to be a fast-moving week and things like... It may be fast-moving, but I feel like it's more of a week of reflection for ourselves. So let's go ahead and dive into the energy here and see what we have going on. So the first card here that we have is card number 15. Is the Master. And we're talking about the Master card here is that it's all about having the knowledge from within our soul. So we already have that knowledge within us. We just have to be able to search within ourselves to be able to bring it out. So, and things like that. So we have that greater understanding that we already know, even if we aren't already aware of it and things like that. And I also feel like this is also gaining knowledge in other areas of our lives, including, like, for example, a great example of looking at this is like you're going to school and you are learning through each level of school, and you start at a bachelor's level in university, but then you want to go to the master's program, which is a higher level, and then you'll be able to complete that. And then if you want to go for your PhD, then you can go for your PhD, and that will be the highest level as well. So I feel like in that example, it can be related to this card in regard to the fact that it's all about searching for that knowledge, searching for that mastery. And of course, it's all about understanding ourselves on a different soul level and things like that. So it's all about transitioning from one soul level to another soul level and things like that. The more that we are able to grow and evolve as a person. And of course, the other part of this card is that it's also holding the key to our heart. So in regard to lessons, what is holding us back from discovering those lessons and to be able to learning the lessons and to be able to evolve and to be able to grow. So it's all about looking from within to discover the keys to our heart and things like that. So that is absolutely an amazing journey in itself. So the next card here that we have is the card number 3, Sadness and Isolation. So this is all about allowing ourselves to be free from limitations, is what I'm hearing for this week. So it's all about allowing ourselves to not put judgment upon ourselves and allowing ourselves to be free and to be able to break free. What is that song that is, I think it's by Kelly Clarkson, because that song is coming into my head. Let me Google. Actually, it's not Kelly Clarkson. It is Ariana Grande. So, I might be thinking of another song of Kelly Clarkson, but it is the Break Free song from Ariana Grande, and I think that is very fitting for this card and things like that. And here is where we might want to comfort ourselves, because that is where we feel safe, and that is where we feel that comfort, and that is where, when we are in that sadness and isolation phase, is where we just want that comfort around us and not expanding and evolving and things like that. So to be able to get out of that, we need to have that butterfly effect in order to be able to have that metamorphosis from within ourselves and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So next card here is that we have is card number 9. We have is Seek. So this is all about reflection, and that inner reflection, that inner knowing. So I feel like we're going to be going inward for this week to be able to understand what it is that we need to be able to move forward and things like that. So that way we can have more of that balance and more of that peace within our lives and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So the next card here is that we have is giving and receiving, and it is card number 6. And things like that. So this is all about that balance that we've been talking about, having that, working on the chakras for this week, having more of that equilibrium in our lives and things like that. And that is absolutely fantastic in itself. So, because I always like to look at it this way. If you are sitting on an airplane and you're putting on the oxygen mask, how are you supposed to help yourself when you keep helping others first? So you got to put your own mask on before you can help others, so that way you can recharge your batteries before helping other people, because then you're just limiting yourself to that one person, and you're not and you're holding yourself back and holding yourself accountable to your own goals and things like that. So, and I don't know where this message is coming from. It just spilling out from a spirit and things like that. But it's the next card here is that we have is Embrace, card number 21, all about surrender. So I feel like this is us surrendering to divine of where we're at, and we'll be like, hey, however you want to call God, whether you call it Him, God, Source, Universe, however you feel comfortable, be like, hey, I'm ready for the next step in my life and things like that, and I surrender. So that's a beautiful concept in itself and things like that. So that is really, really amazing and things like that. I love that. So the overall card, I forgot about the 2 hopper cards. So we have a card number 9, Rest and Reconsider. And this is the Hermit in the regular tarot, and this is all about reflection, which is you sitting by like a stream or something like that, being able to look into the water, as it is water is very healing and things like that. So maybe being by water this week will be very beneficial. Maybe you can go on a hike or something like that by water. So just having, it's going to be a very slow-moving energy for this week and things like that. So that way it's like helping you to gain the confidence from within yourself to be able to move forward and things like that. So next card here is that we have is Nurture. And this is all about moving forward. Very Archangel Chamuel card. This is all about self-love and self-care. So very much saying those positive affirmations for this week is very beneficial for yourself and things like that. So, and then this in turn will help with your inner beauty. And Archangel Jophiel is very much around along with helping and guiding in that process as well, as that is a lesson in itself, finding your inner beauty and things like that. So the overall card series that we have is Heal, card number 17, allowing to change to break free. So whatever addictions or anything like that is holding us back, limited self-belief or lack of self-worth or self-value, we are going to be healing those areas for this week. Whenever area comes to mind, that is where that is going to be coming from and things like that. So the next card here that we have is card number 7, Awaiting Results. So we're going to be looking for the results of all this inner reflection and things like that, which will come. It'll just come in its own time. And to be able to let go of the expectations of what will be the transformation of this and things like that. So that is absolutely fabulous. Okay, so we're going to be taking a hydration break and things like that. So that is there. So the next card here that we have is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. So absolutely fantastic, and things like that. So, what does everybody need to know for the week of July 23rd to the 30th, 2023? What does everybody need to know? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. We have compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. So, I feel like this is all about a time of having that success, having that growth. I feel like this is all about that inner growth that will lead to you feeling more grounded and at peace within yourself. Helping you to feel more confident within and things like that. So, and just a reminder for you to have the courage to take that next steps toward that action that you need to be able to take and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So the next card here is that we have is Wise Counselor. Major Arcana card. Unity with a spiritual-minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust. The answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. So you might be looking around for different areas or avenues that can help with the healing process. And you might be seeking that divine wisdom that is coming from where you are, where it's leading and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So, or you might actually go to a counselor to gain that inner extra wisdom and things like that, and or a spiritual advisor like myself, or anybody in the spiritual community that you are guided to. So that is absolutely fantastic. So next here is that we have is the Two of Wands. Taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. So it's all about taking forward and partnership. So you might be looking at partnership with others. So that is absolutely fantastic to be able to do. So sharing it and expanding your dreams with others as well. So absolutely fantastic. Always great to have a natural support system and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. And things like that. So next here is that we have is the Queen of Swords. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental. Releasing in situations are people that no longer serve you, seeking the humor in difficult situations. Focusing on a career, divorced or unmarried individuals. So this is all about basically you cutting ties with the past. Letting go of what no longer serves you for the greatest and higher good. So and once you are able to break free, you will be able to find the answers that you seek. So that is really absolutely fantastic. So the next card here is that we have is Awakening, Major Arcana card. This also reminds me of the Hermit and the regular tarot. Amazing that we had two Hermit cards. Temporary pause for reflection, insight, and awakening, where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. Charitable actions. So it's about a time of pause and reflection as well for this week. So that is absolutely fantastic. So, and it also can lead to a spiritual transformation and awakening. So absolutely fantastic. Very fitting for this week. Taking the next Or next card here is that we have, oh, I already said that. I was like going to read the same card twice. So the overall cards that we have for this week is the renewal card. And this is reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, and clarity on your life, purpose in your heart, you know what to do, renewal. So this is having that inner renewal and re-energy for what you have. So maybe having the renewal of compassion for being able to move forward, or renewal of passion as well. So, and it's not being hard on yourself for any past mistakes and things like that. So it's just that little adjustments that we need in order to be able to tweak something. So taking the time to be able to have those adjustments and to be able to tweak things and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So the next card here is that we have is the Nine of Pentacles. Enjoy the fruits of your labors. Hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successful, self-employed, enjoying your solitude. So this could mean a week of solitude for a lot of people and things like that. So just allowing yourself to be going with the flow and in tune with who you are. So that actually works because next week I am going on vacation and I will be in nature. So I'm going to be recharging my own batteries for this week. So that will be absolutely fantastic. So that is quite there and things like that. So yay on that part. So let us go into here to the final cards with the lesson cards of the week and things like that as a major highlighter. So what does everybody need to know for the week of July 23rd through the 26th? 2023. Okay, this one wanted to come out too. Alright, we've had that card quite a bit. But the first two we had a hopper. So the first one is humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of things. So once you have that reflection and that growth from going within and finding the answers, you'll see the humor of where you were at before and like why you were feeling stuck in that stuck pattern and things like that. So that's very interesting. And things like that. So it's all about looking at the humor and trying to be allowing yourself to see the lighter side of things. So seeing things from a different perspective than the negative side. So the next card here that we have is empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. What do you know? So empathy, having compassion on yourself and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. So I love that, and it is amazing. So, and next card here that we have is discipline. And it is, I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So how disciplined are you with being able to move forward and things like that? Are you going to be holding back, or are you going to be moving forward? Are you afraid of moving forward? What is holding you back from being disciplined? All about getting into the mindset of being disciplined. Remember, it takes 21 days to change a habit. So taking it step by step is where it's at and things like that. So that is absolutely fantastic. And then finally, we'll see the growth within ourselves. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So that is absolutely fantastic. So that brings us to the end of the reading for today. And if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and the like button as well. And also the little bell for all the notifications as well. And that way you can get all the future uploads as well. And if you too would like to get a very, very personalized reading, you can visit me on my Etsy shop at Advice by Alex as well to get your own personalized energy reading as well. And then, of course, if you are not able to have the funds for a reading at this time, the best thing that you can do to support me is just by liking the channel, and that way it gets me into the YouTube algorithm and things like that. So greatly appreciated and things like that. It takes less than 30 seconds to do. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, everyone, sending you so much love, blessings, and gratitude. God bless you, angel blessings, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye, everybody.